What is the type? It is a rigid data type of how much it is? 15 down to 0. 15 down to 0. So using while loop, I'm asking you to find the ones present. First one is flag. This is a flag value I have given to you. At what position? At what in one is 0.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. मम्मी थोड़ा धीरे करो.
You should think the logic, how to use the conditional statement, how to use the loop to address this problem.
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. मम्मी थोड़ा धीरे बर्तन मासो यार.
That's what connectivity.
अभी जाना, मैं बर्तन धो दूंगा, मत कर अभी. मेरे आवाज में प्रॉब्लम आती है. बर्तन धो दूंगा, तू जा यार.
Okay, my question I was asking about, find the first bit with the value 1 in the flag. This is my question.
अरे मम्मी,
Find the first bit with the value.
अरे तो आवाज ब्रेक हो, तू समझ में नहीं आता तेरे को. बोला बर्तन धो दूंगा तो निकल यहाँ से. जबरदस्ती जिद मस्ती है.
At what position it is there? What index? 3 index. Using
अगर धो रही तो शांति से धो. पटक 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 के धो रही है.
how to write a program to this? How to write it?
One is
Now the logic to understand this, to find out where my first one bit, one value 1 is present in the flag is that, first I should iterate this. I should take each and every value of this flag. For that I should go with the while loop. Then inside the while loop you should write the condition. If condition, if flag of I is equal to 1, flag of I is equal to 1, then you coming out of the loop. Did you understand? First you read each and every bits of this flag. Then inside that, how to read each and every bits of this flag. To iterate this, you can use while loop. Then you write the condition. Which position where flag is present, you extract that position of the bit. So let me give the brief idea of this. What is this is first line is? We are declaring the what? Variable. What variable it is? Reg. 16-bit. Reg. This is nothing but what? Integer I. Then one more variable is nothing but what? Continue. Continue is a variable. What data type it is? Reg data type, it is scalar or vector? Scalar, 1 bit, correct. This is a vector. 16-bit flag it is. Now initial begin. So we are assigning the flag to what? How many bits? We are assigning to the binary 6. Then we are writing the condition to this. While initially what? Count is equal to I is equal to 0. Then I am making count is 1. You see the expression for the while condition. What is the expression we are writing for the while condition is I less than or equal to 16. And logical AND operation with what? Continue. If this is 1, correct? And this condition is 1, then it is going to what? While body. Because one logical AND operation of 1 is nothing but what? 1. Then only I am going to what? Body of the while. If this is false, then I am going what? Out of the while. Correct? So here what is the condition? Is I is less than or equal to 16 and what? And then with continue. Continue is declared as what? 1. This is a multiple condition using what? What operator we are using? two conditions I have, correct? Two conditions I have. One is for what? I is less than or equal to 6. Another one is continue. Two operators I am using with the what? Two conditions with the operators. Now what I am doing, since this while as a multiple statement begin, I am writing what? If flag of y. What is flag of y for the first iteration? 0. If flag of 0, for this if you are writing the begin and end. What we are writing? Display encounter a true bit at the element at what? Percentage d comma I. If this is true only, it is going to this, right? If statement. If it is false, it is going out of this condition. When flag of 0, this is nothing but flag of 0, right? This is what? Flag of 0, this is what? Flag of 1, this is nothing but what? Flag of 2, this is nothing but flag of 3, up to 7 what? Flag of 15. If flag of I means what? What is the flag of 0 means what is this value is? In this case is nothing but 0. If this is 0, what it is doing? Coming out of this if condition. Then it is incrementing the I. Again I will be incremented. Again checking the condition. I is less than or equal to 16. Correct? I is less than or equal to 16. Now I is becomes 1. 1 is less than 16. What I am doing? It is again, it is taking this value. If it is true, it is going to display this. Or if it is false, it is going to this. Incrementing the I value. So when this position comes, what is this? Is nothing but I of 13, right? This I of 13. Once I of 13 becomes true, it is going here. So I am displaying this. Then what I am doing? I am making count is equal to 0. When count becomes 0, and again here count becomes 0, this condition is false. Once this count becomes 0, then it is coming out of the what? While loop. Did you understand this program? How to find out? Like these various programs you can do. Now in this program we are find out in the first bit at the with the value 1 in the flag. Now you think of that how to do last bit at the last, not first, last, where last bit with the value is 1 in the flag. Then you can write a program that how many number of zeros in this flag, how many number of ones in the flag. Correct? You think of this program, write a program using while loop or conditional statements. Are you clear? So today you can try with various examples. This is a one example is write a program to find the what? You can take assignment. So write a program to find the what? Find the first what? First one in the what? Flag. Correct? Similarly, you can write a program to find the last bit, first bit. This is take first bit. This is a first bit with a value. With a value 1 in flag. Then you can think of the program. Write a program to what? Last bit with 1 in the flag. Then also you can think like in my flag, find the number of zeros in the flag. You program for that also. Find the number of zeros in the flag. And also you can write a program for what? Number of ones in the flag. Okay. Then you can think of prime number, one example. Print all the prime numbers from 2 to 100. And then numbers which is visible by 4 and 6. Your own example and try to do using the while loop. Okay. So this is syntax of the while. So, because I want to do while with the continue and the break statement. What is a loops with continue and loop with the break? What is mean by what is the use of break and continue in the loops? Break is used to terminate in the loop. Continue is used to skip the particular iteration. Let us talk about what is the break and the continue. What is continue and break in the loops? In the loops. What is continue break in the loops is, let us take an example. Print the numbers from 1 to 100. 1 to 100. Stop the it and when it's 50s. When it is 50s. 50s means what? 50, 51, 52, 50. Like that big. To what? So in Verilog, keep it in mind, there is no special keyword using continue and break or continuing the loop. You can do this using conditional statements. What is conditional statement is? Just now we did right? Yeah, I want to print only the what? Even numbers. I can write the if condition. You can understand, right? The condition and then you can stop the iteration. There is no special keywords continue and be supported in the while loop, in the Verilog while or a for loop. Using conditional statement, actually this use the conditional statements. Using disable is a one keyword is there. Disable means if you want to disable in the statements. You understand? This continue is nothing but this program. If you write a program, this print part where 1, 2, 3 up to so on where it is 49. Break using what? This is using what? Break. Using break. Suppose if I'm talking print all the numbers 1 to 1 and skip. Instead of stop, I'm going to ask the skip. Skip iteration when it is in 50s. What this will do? For this you are using. For this you using what? Continue. Continue. What it will do? It is start printing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 2 so on 49. Then it skips for where to where? 50, 60, 52, 59. 59. Will skip means it is going to skip iteration. Particular iteration. What particular iteration means? When it is in 50s, I am skipping that iteration. You understand? I am skipping this. Again, it is start printing from there. 60 to 100. The break is used to break the what? Loop. Continue is used to what? Skipping the particular iteration. You can go with break and continue with the loops, while loop and the for loop. But there is no special keyword continue and break in the what? Verilog. If you want to do this, you can go with what? Conditional statements. Using disable. Correct? Now this is what we did in this example. One variable we are declaring as a continue here. Initially continue is equal to 1. Correct? Here continue is equal to 1. Whenever this condition satisfies, it is going to this inside the while. If this flag is equal to, if it is finding the first value of 1, then we are making what? Continue is equal to 0. Then we are making this while if this false expression, then it is coming out of the loop. You can understand. So these are the use cases of the what? Loop statements. So now today we talked about in the first loop statement is nothing but while loop. So in the next session, let us start with the other loops like for loop. What is the use of repeat loop and what is the use of the forever loop? Forever is same as in your while loop, always your condition is true. Infinite loop is nothing but what? Forever. Forever loop is nothing but what? Is keep continuing forever. So forever equivalent in while is nothing but what? You should make while loop is one into infinity loop. How to make the while loop to the infinity? Always you make a while condition is what? True. One. Okay. So today you exercise all these examples. And let me continue tomorrow with the other loops like for, repeat and forever. Then we'll go with last topic of behavioral method is nothing but sequential and parallel blocks. What is how you can exhibit the sequential and parallel using a fork and join concept. The two special keywords you can use, fork and join. That we'll see in the next session. And then we'll take up a few exercises in the behavioral model. Then we'll wind up the behavioral model. After that, we go with task and functions. What is the use of task and functions? Now, I request all of you to fill the attendance. So, where you can use these loop statements? Where you can use these loop statements? Whether you can use this in your continuous assignment statements like assign keyword. These loops, all these control structures are used to use in procedural statements. What are the procedural statements are? Initial block is always block. We'll see that these are the loops are not recommended to use in the design. This is not recommended to use this in the design file. We'll see that later. Why this is not recommended to use in the design when you are modeling in hardware? Why especially you are not going to use the loops? Okay, because it is iterating. Iterating means it is not unoptimized behavior. It requires more number. If I'm iterating 1 to 100 means I need a 100. Suppose I'm initializing 100 flip-flop using for loop. It is making 100 flip-flops. So that loops are avoided. It is recommended to avoid in the where design. You can use, this is recommended to use in where test benches to iterating the loops. Okay. So let me stop the session here. Tomorrow we'll continue with the further loops statements.
Sir, how do you decide which loop to use when, sir? Like, is there any kind of trick or something when I will decide to use if or when I will use
Basically, if are used to do the condition, decision making. If statements are used to do the decision making. Let us talk about. So when to use the loops and when to use the condition, there is a question. Okay. When to use the and when to use conditional statements means if statements. Say for example, one example, a simple example, I say that I want to bring the value from 1 to 100, but that should be divisible by 4. So 1 to 100 I want to bring, but the number only I want to print is nothing but which is divisible by 4. Divisible by 4. So to print the numbers from 1 to 100, you need a loop, iteration. Correct? To print this. To print this, I need a loop. You can do this using for loop also. You can do this using while loop also. As of now, we talked about while loop. We learned how to print the numbers from 1 to 100. This is iteration. So printing number 1 to 100. Now here, I want to make a decision. What decision I want to make? I need to get this number. When I'm iterating, if this number is divisible by 4, is nothing but I'm making a decision here. What decision is nothing but if number 4, whose modulus value, whose modulus is equal to 0, if this 4 by 4 is modulus is nothing but 0, then here I'm making a decision. To making a decision kind of things, you can go with what? Conditional statements. If you want to iterating, printing the numbers, so and so range, you can go with what? Loops, while loop, forever, and repeat loops. Decision making, you can go with conditional statement. Iteration, for the iteration purpose, you can go with the one, loops.
Sir,
Do you
then,
understand?
yes, sir.
Hmm.
So you are using if statement as well as case statement. Then when do you use case and when do you use if? I can use if else as also as case, right?
That is what I said. Nested if is equivalent to what? Alternative to this is nothing but case statement. But if there are 100 nested if statements are there, correct? 100 nested if means 100 else if statements are there. So using of this is very unwide. If I go with a nested if, in such case, I can go with what? Case statements. You're writing case with expression. If the expression is true, respective alternatives will be executed in the case statements. So in nested if, alternative to this is nothing but a case statements. This is also what decision making, right? Here also in case, if this case expression is true, then it is going to execute the particular cases.
Okay, sir. I got
You
it.
understand?
Thanks. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
Sir, Verilog supports the global declarations.
Yes, yes. We'll talk that later.
So, okay. Okay.
So we'll be discussing that later, okay? Okay, let me stop the session today. You can exercise this assignment options. Okay?